Hello, traders. This is Rich with breathingwiththemarkets.com. How are you doing? I took a couple days to think about the email I received from Apex, and I continue to trade with them also. I've also started to trade with Topstep and Fast Track Trading, and I'm going to be trading with more prop firms also. You know, loyalty works both ways. The trader needs to be loyal in a sense to abide by the rules and play by the game that prop firms set for their traders. On the other hand, it is the responsibility of prop firms to also be loyal to their customers and to treat them equally. Now, I don't want to go as far as saying I wasn't treated equally, but the facts are going to come out. Everyone will obviously eventually know it because I'm not the only one. But if you think about it, you know, getting an email unannounced or changing the rules as you go, this is not in the benefit of any trader. This is in the benefit of the company and the company only. If I have to make twice the amount as another trader, doesn't matter how you put it. The bottom line is if one trader has to reach a goal of $2,600 over a 10-day period on a $50,000 account, why do I have to make $5,200? That's called punishment. If you have a skill and you trade, why are you being punished? Why are traders being punished for their skill? This is not my first time with prop firms. It's amazing how people want to brag about how much money they have given out in the past to traders. If that's the case, and not to say that they haven't given that money out, but listen clearly, you were duped. You gave money to gamblers. You gave money to traders that took advantage of the system. And those traders who are not taking advantage of the system are paying for the rules that are unannounced. The actual traders who know how to trade are the ones getting penalized. And those scammers and schemers and thieves are raking that money in. But you see, if you have a computer that's following someone that trades 2 to 3, 4, 500 trades in a day, all of a sudden you don't like that because they might have a high hit rate. But because they have a skill, they don't like it. Well, my skill is earned. I earned my skill. I put time in the market. Shouldn't I be rewarded from that? If you go to a live market, I'm not going to name names, but if you go to a live market and these brokers, I get penalized again, in my opinion. I have a voice. But if you have a $5 round trip times 400 or 500 trades in a day, what is that? Simple math. What about the PDT rule? What about the rule that requires traders to have a minimum of $25,000 in their account? Who does that protect? The retail traders are getting slammed. The retail traders are the ones suffering. Those who have millions and millions of dollars, and I've said this a number of times, or thousands and thousands of dollars. It's not hard to make $25,000 in a month. That's baby food. If you have the money, that's not hard at all. You don't even need a skill for that. That's a fact. The more money you have, the less skill you need. Buying a high and selling a low, or selling a low and buying a high. People do it two different ways. That's not a skill. That's gambling. It's not a skill. You can be successful at gambling, right? You can be successful at cheating, right? You could be successful at breaking the laws, right? Until when? Until the truth comes out. Are you paying for a signals group? Think about this logically, because all of this stuff is intertwined together. Whether it be prop firms, different rules. They're trying to find a way that benefits them and gives a little bit of money out. Because prop firms apparently are not making little bit of money. So they have to find the balance. And as they're trying to find the balance, they're affecting different traders. So those traders and the scammers that are coming in and hitting them hard early and getting out, they're pretty smart. Think about it. They're smart. Is it legal? No. They signed up. Where are they from? Are they going to take the time to go after those? No, the people in the U.S. are getting fucked. I had an account with FTMO and passed it. All of a sudden they come out with a fucking rule. Oh, U.S. can't trade with FTMO. Put in for a withdrawal request and they deny you. Oh, interesting. Not FTMO, someone else. Have killer trades over and over and over again, and they say, oh shit, get rid of this guy or girl. Those who have a skill are being targeted. Those that flaunt money don't necessarily have a skill. Remember that. Those who flaunt money typically do not have a skill. They may have a business model, but having a business model is not a skill, traders. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Think logically. Think about this. Those who have a skill are being targeted. Those who have a skill deserve to trade freely, but it does not work this way. So as your skill continues to grow over time, you will find yourself running into different dead ends. That has been my experience. The brokers, the prop firms, all are in the game to make money. The gurus on YouTube channel that are selling books, a program that you listen to, videos. How many programs did you write where you're watching a video? Think about it. Support and resistance trader out there. You buy their program and you watch videos. What is a video going to do for you? What is a book going to do for you? Are you being taught by somebody that actually knows how to trade through the market? Use logic. I keep telling you to use logic. Do you have a methodical approach to the market? Is it robotic? Can you see something that happens over and over again, big and small? These are not tips, traders. So I wouldn't go back to the drawing board and say, oh, let me check this out. You have to have a methodical approach and continue to work on that approach each and every day. And then your skill starts to develop over and over and over again. And over time, it gets quicker and it gets better. There's nothing to rush. Everyone has a different level of learning. Some people learn faster than others. And just because someone learns faster than the next trader does not mean he's going to be more successful, he or she. This was an FTMO account that I had. And I'm here to tell you that it's never been about the money for me. And I'm going to tell you what happened on this account. I passed it. No problem. As you can see, I needed to make over $20,000, 10%, and I passed. Then I had to make 5% on a $200,000 account. I passed. So I passed this on or about January 2024, January 31st. 7 days later, I already popped out another 10 grand over 11.9 thousand. Went to funded, got it up to $15,000, $17,000 funded. All I had to do is wait I think it was 3 or 4 weeks, an ungodly amount again, 3 or 4 weeks. Then the news comes out that you can no longer, a U.S. trader can no longer trade with. It's never been about the money for me. It's about principle. All I had to do is wait. I already hit the limit. And you know what I did? I purposely lost those funds. I was pissed. It's not about the money. If I can trade freely at a business, I need to build that relationship over a period of time, not taken advantage of, not having 20 or 30 accounts at one time, going out, taking one little trade a day, and then throwing my hands up, saying, oh, look at what I did on 20 accounts one day with one trade. Listen, prop firms, one trade, 20 accounts. And you want to know why you're having some liquidity issues possibly? Is because you've attracted those who cannot trade individual accounts. That is called a skill. It's not a skill to pick long or short and copy trade 20 accounts. That is not a skill. That's my opinion. Are people successful at it? Of course. What's the risk? One trade a day, tight stop, 1 to 2, do that 10 days, get a $40,000 payout. It's principle. Those traders who continue to chase money and continue to do this will ruin it for everyone else. And it's not their fault. It's the prop firm industry's fault. They don't require people to learn or to know how to trade. They say that, but those who gamble are the ones who are getting paid. God forbid, because if you think about it logically, if someone can actually trade 20 accounts individually, and I could trade 20 accounts individually throughout the day, not an issue, or even in the morning, not an issue. The point is, if you can do that, that person is more of a liability to your company's P&L than the gambler on the side, who they can say, now, give me a video of how you're trading. You see how they're squeezing people? So what are they going to say? Are they going to request me give a video? I trade 200-300 trades in a day. And you want a video from somebody who clearly can trade? Think about it. They want you to copy trade because they feel that there's a higher probability that you're going to lose all your accounts. And that's true. I've copy traded before, 10 accounts, And one bad day, boom. One wick, boom. You're out. That's a moneymaker for them. So there's a fine line. And it appears that as they want to continue to say they're looking for traders, those are buzzwords. We're looking for traders. Well, unfortunately, it is the traders who are suffering. The traders have an honest approach to the market. They have dignity. I believe they have integrity. They should have an honor. They're not out looking for a quick fix. They're proud of their skill. They understand if they lose one day or lose big one day, that the next day is a new day and they can continue to trade. Now here's a screen. This is my continued documentation for me trading with Apex. Not one time did they ever reach out to me and say, let me see how you're trading, or how are you doing, blah, blah, blah. I just get a letter in the mail that is essentially squeezing me. I cannot DCA, not even once. Not once. So once you're in a trade, you're in. Whose strategy is that? It's not my strategy. I know how to trade. And yes, for the idiots that say traders that add into a losing position, like no shit, they don't even know how to trade. Think about it. Why would someone add into a losing position? You may do it out of FOMO, right? Or fear. We've all done it, right? But you learn that's probably not what to do. But if you have the position and the direction and you understand the market, that is a very, very, very valuable tool to have, is to be able to add into a position that goes against you, understanding the market. Jeez, that took a lot of thought. It is absolutely crazy to hear these people, well, adding into a losing position is a bad thing. Well, you know what's bad? A fact? When you add into a position that is in profit, that's stupidity to me. That's stupid. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to continue to add into a position that's green? You're cutting your profits in half and you're going to blow accounts. Traders, you've been taught wrong. This is the problem with the industry. If you want to learn how I trade and navigate through them on a daily basis, go to breathingwiththemarkets.com, and this video is not over yet. Breathingwiththemarkets.com. I will teach you how to navigate through the market, because that's what people need to learn, is to have an edge in the market. Not gambling, buying highs and lows, and you have money coming in from signals groups. If you have money coming in, you can buy all day long, however you want, and you're going to get lucky and throw your hands up. I made 25 grand this month. I made 30 grand. I had a trade that was 60 or $70,000. Who gives a shit? Those people that brag like that don't have a fucking skill. Those who have a skill are not bragging. Those who have a skill can actually teach that skill to others. Now, whether they're going to be successful from that point on, it's up to the individual person on how bad they really want it. But at least you have the tools and the proper tools in the toolbox. If you have a trader's toolbox that's empty and all you need is money to keep coming into the toolbox, and then you pick highs and lows all day long, when that money runs out, you have nothing. When you're done scamming people, you have nothing. Are you following someone that's gambling? Think about it. What are you doing? Are you learning an actual edge? Or you just want to socialize? You want to socialize in a group, a Discord? Do you want to belong to a paid Discord? Because if it's paid, right? If it's free, it's not as valuable, right? Apparently. But do you want to pay to be in a Discord? You know, most Discords nowadays are toxic. Toxic. Haters. Naysayers. Man, I mean, it's bad. How are you going to learn in that environment? Think about it. How are you going to learn in that environment? You are who you hang out with. That's a fact. You hang out with a gambler, you're a gambler. You hang out with haters, you're a hater too. You're not going to make it. I don't care who he or she is. You need the skill. And then you need to go against those who go against you. And if you have the skill, they lose every time. It's not about money. It's not about who has the most cash. Throw the money out of the equation. It means nothing. It's kind of like a credit score, right? If you have a bank and you have a mortgage and the bank basically doesn't report each and every monthly payment that you've made over 8 to 10 years, does that help your credit score or hurt your credit score? 10 years of mortgage payments. And there's a bank out there that does that. And I'm not going to name the bank, but they're well known. And yes, they do it. Yes, they did it. And yes, they did it to me. What does that do? So are credit scores equal? Bullshit. People walk around, I have an 800 credit score. Oh, really? You just bought a car? car and have nothing else? How about the people that have the most money and then their credit score is not very good at all? And the bank says, oh, you're a high risk. Therefore, we're going to increase your car payment. Wait a minute. So you have somebody that's a high risk and you're going to increase their car payment? See, now listen, what did Apex just do? Am I a risk? I have a skill. That could be construed as a risk, right? So what do they do if you have a risk? They increase the rules. Squeeze. What benefit is it to play by those rules? To have to make twice as much as someone else in order to get a payout? What's the end game? Where's the follow-up letter? And then to go live? They want traders to go live with them? Is this how you get them to go live with you? How do we know something doesn't change next week? And I like Apex. I'm talking about the facts. I'm not bashing anyone because I enjoy trading with them. I'm a pretty loyal trader when it comes to that until I'm crossed. And then I have a bigger voice. And every voice matters. But you see, I have a fucking skill too. I'm not just a trader that's going to go around and hate others. But those traders who try to knock those down that have a skill, or those prop firms that try to knock traders down that have a skill, I will speak up. It's not a threat, it's a promise. Why? Because I know how to trade. I have a skill. Never leave my soul. So now I'm trading with Apex. I'm trading with Fast Track, and I'm trading with, I just signed up for Topstep. All of them have different rules. I'm learning. I'm in the learning process again. So what does that do to your mindset, right? Versus just getting 10, 20 accounts with Apex and go ahead. Because when they tell you, oh, your accounts can renew, but once those go to a funded account, and whether you get payouts or not, or you blow them up, you can no longer get any more accounts. So what have I done in the past? I've walked away from a lot of money and I threw it away. Yeah, I may go in and delete every one of those fucking accounts. And then what? I'm down to 3 or 4. What are we going to do? He's down to 3 or 4 now. So do I keep investing in a company that's not investing in me? I'm not a risk. I believe I'm an asset. So I keep investing in a company, but yet they don't invest in you. See, here's that logic fucking thing again. Yeah, that shit gets in the way. Just thinking about principle. Why are you going to invest if someone's not going to invest in you? If you're a scammer, they'll invest in you. That's a fact. Think about it. Those who scam, they invest in you. They like the gamblers. But what they don't like is when the gamblers win. They'll take your money, but they hate to fucking pay it. Am I hitting home? Am I onto something? Only invest in those who actually invest in you. I did write a follow-up email to them and had some questions. And this isn't today, I'm not bashing people, but I have a voice and I'm able to speak about the pros and cons. I hear Topstep is good. I don't know. I haven't traded with them. I have not traded with them before. So I'm going through some combines. How they work, I don't know. My head right now is full of shit going back and forth. The time and the investment and playing by the rules, only to find out that the rules are getting tighter and tighter. Now, why is it any different for me than for you? And if you're even in a worse position than I am, why isn't it equal for everyone? This is America. Doesn't matter your ethnic background, skin color, does not matter. Everyone must be treated equally. Just because you have a skill level, you're treated differently. You know, they had a question a long time ago in Apex when they were going through some issues, when all of a sudden those who DCA'd and were able to DCA took hundreds of thousands of dollars out of the market. And then the honest traders that may have done it once or twice were denied. Is that fair? I'm a trader. I earned my fucking skill. I studied them fucking charts. 1999 was my first fucking trade. And if I fucking posted something no one would fucking believe. $25,000 in a fucking month is nothing. We must be able to think logically. It's not how much you think you make in a month. How often can you trade? What about a hit rate? How aggressive can you be in the market because you know the market? Think about it. If you want to learn how I navigate through the market, go to breathingwiththemarket.com and I will teach you exactly how I navigate through the market and everything that I know in the market. Here's today's trading. And what a shit show, man. Now I'm trading 3 different accounts in the morning session on NASDAQ. I'm having to switch names. It's a fucking shit show. As you can see at the top, there's equity. I'm getting ready to put in for a payout, but I had to make double in this account. On a $50,000 account, I had to make $5,200 on a $50,000 account with a $2,500 trailing drawdown. So I had to double my trailing drawdown and some in order to get a fucking $2,000 withdrawal. Think logically. Why do I have to do that? Why do the other traders have to do that? I'm not the only one, I'm sure. Fucking crazy. Here's some new funded accounts here. Made 472 in one, 517 in another, 457 in another today. Shit. Okay, I only got fucking $4,800 to go in each account. $4,800 to go. And I only have a $2,400, $2,500 drawdown that's trailing. What benefit is that? Here's Topstep. And I'm just learning with Topstep. You know, I already made 2,146 on a combine. I think I have to make $3. I'm not so sure how it works. I'm learning. I'm sure I'll screw it up a few times to figure it out, you know, pros and cons. And here's Fast Track Trader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 300. So let's do the math here. So Fast Track Trader. Let's do the math. I've done this shit before. So on Fast Track Trading alone on these accounts this morning, I made $1,931 in one day on Fast Track Trading golf clap, following the fucking rules. I made $1,446 one day golf clap. So, and then I have these evaluations for Topstep. So a total of $3,377 in live accounts for the day. Golf club. Doesn't fucking mean anything. That's one day. Someone wants to brag about making $25,000 in a month. Why don't you add this shit up? I have rules that I have to play by, and they're all different. It's easier, listen to me, it's easier to trade in a live account. Fact. It's easier to trade in a live account. Unfortunately, in order to trade contract sizes on big accounts, the margin requirements are huge. So there is no easy way to navigate. If you want to enhance your skill, I would suggest prop firms to continue to just keep work on it. Grind, but not to gamble. If you don't have a skill, you should not be doing anything. That's a fact. If you don't have a skill, you should not be in the market. The reason I did the video today is I just wanted to give you guys and traders something to think about as you move forward in your trading journey. Success sucks. Keep telling everyone that. It sucks to be successful. Everyone just keeps coming. Haters, naysayers, prop firms that's changing rules. The honest people have a difficult time. I'm being honest with you. If you're honest and you have a skill, you have it much harder than others. You want to lie, cheat, and fucking steal? They have it fucking easy. That's what this whole world is coming to. Lie, cheat, and steal your way to the top. Think about it. I've asked traders several times, you want to learn the hard way or the easy way? 99% of them say they want to learn the easy way. Why would you want to learn the easy way? And the hard way doesn't necessarily mean it's difficult. The hard way means that you're actually educated. You put in the work and you're educated and you practiced what you need to do in the market to be successful. Isn't that harder than just fucking pushing buttons? Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, shit. Oh, I got it. Wait, yeah. I won. How long is that going to last? Signal groups are scams. And if you don't think they're a scam, you're not thinking logically. Don't pay for anyone to call out for signals. That's my honest opinion. And I know how to trade. I have a skill. Don't pay for signal groups. Don't pay to watch somebody take trades. I could stream live. What good would that do? I could have a live streaming paid channel. Hey, good business idea, right? But to see, I don't. And I haven't at this point in time because I have some different opinions on it. There are actually people breaking the rules, making the money in prop firms. And the traders that follow the rules and have a skill are being squeezed out. Trade on. Have a great day. Peace, traders.